We're on the Hollywood signboard, so I'm going to take a sponsor one. Yeah, seems best. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, but all right. I think because there's 3 different tags for continents, I'm going to take this guy. This is great, but this can help me get one in essence just as easily in case somebody's blocking me. All right, clearly this one has to be picked. This is another decent one, makes the donating a little cheaper. But again, with these 3 different continents, I think I'm going to go with this one, even though I may get shut out of something later on. All right, so I get to go first, and I can certainly grab any one of these guys as if needed. I'm packing the Conservation Zoo, which is going to be good. I mean, again, I don't remember a game where I didn't get at least 4. And then this is bad, but I'm not worried about it. I got a good one. This is the only card that fits one of the requirements. It's not a great card. It is cheap for 2, so not terrible. And certainly fits that, but that also means I've got to start, if I want to play it, down by the rocks. This is fine. Doesn't help us up there, but it's, income, and maybe I get something else to pair with it. This is just straight up points. That's cheap points for that matter. Generally, I'm getting each of at least 5 different categories of animal. So those are all good. The rest of these, I don't really want Savannah because trying to get predators. I mean, maybe for later in the game, release one of them once I've already grabbed it. I don't know. Large animals, both of these are large animals. I generally don't put out a lot of large animals. I mean, this might be worthwhile, to try to grab a big animal and play it early and then do this for one of the things. But because I get to go first, I should have Europe. I should have a lock on Europe. So that's not, you know what? I'm going to keep it anyway. I can't really make an argument for this or this. I mean, with this one, at least we're getting a bunch more blue cards, but it costs an X token to put out unless I upgrade, and then I've got to play more herbivores. I actually like this one a little better because it doesn't cost money to put them out, but I'll keep it this. None of these are really great, but I'll keep the large animals. Maybe I'm able to get a cheap-ish large animal that I can put out in the first round, and then we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to go with these. All right, what do we see here? We've got 2 different animal tag ones. That's really the only things of interest out there for me now. There are 2 large animals, neither of which can be played with any ease. So I won't be able to do it early. I could conceivably, I would. I mean, there's no guarantee this is even there. You know what? I think I'm going to take the Predator. The Predator will get me 1 Predator tag. It's the only one necessary here. It'll get me another card, and even if it's not one I can play, there's 2 of them up there that I can play. The red player will be able to beat me with the snap because he can do it from 3. But I'll be able to outsnap anyone else, so I should get one of these 2. And that way I've got a shot at getting maybe 4 predators instead. So I think I'm going to try that. See what we get. Hopefully it's something cheap and easy. It is. Look at that. All right. Ask and you shall receive. All right, that's not terrible. All right, so I'm gonna build, maybe wasteful, but I'm gonna build a 2 here to cover this. So now I'm in range to grab this, another 2 in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna play this guy. I don't want to discard a sponsor, so I'm going to play the sponsor to get a green and a point. And there we go. All right, so I'm going to build enclosure and grab this. The blue player took the expert and predators, the sponsor. I don't want him to be able to get this too. And I was looking to get one of those two anyway. Preferably the one he took, but what are you going to do? Alright, so I don't need cards, but I do need the animals in the top spot, so I'm just going to drop this down for next. Alright, in order to play both of my predators, I'm going to need $3 more. Break up to 7. It seems, I mean, certainly the blue player may pop it up to 10, but it seems unlikely that I'll get these guys to cause the break. So I think it's safe to grab this and instead of doing these two guys. So I have nothing to discard, so can't do it. So let's go get $3. All right, I've got enough money now. I'm gonna play the hunter first. So get me the extra point for the pack. And I get nothing anyway, no worries. And now I have plenty of things. I'm going to drop the cards down. And then maybe just do the sponsored 4 after this. I'm going to just grab some cash, advance the break. Don't have anything to dump for money. And if it doesn't break, then I can build over here and maybe perpetuate things a little bit. I've got the predators. I know, and it's only 3, and I'm only getting a 2 and not a 4, but I don't see a path to anything else at all. So I think I'm just going to plop it down. Get the meeple. I think I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade this. Maybe I don't. So I already get the bonus on these guys, so that's not an issue. There's really nothing to race for. I think I should probably deal with the build first. So yeah, I'm gonna do build. That way we can do more things, get some income going. You know, drop a kiosk there, some other stuff, go get the 5, whatever. All right, let's do this. To put a 1, I'm going to put it here and see what I get. Ugh. All right, that's going to be hard to do. Maybe, I guess, less so with this, but I don't know, maybe I can ramp it up later. I don't know. All right, $14. My two animals are going to cost 10 unless I want to delay and grab something. I think I do. Oh no, I can get 5. Yeah, okay, so I can do this. 2, 3. So I got $15. So I can. Yeah, there's nothing put in there, and now I can do this. That there, it'll up it by $3 after I do the thing. So that looks pretty good, and I can build both guys. And yeah, that's good. All right, I'm gonna play my animals. As far as something to mark, nothing really is on anything. I guess just his first guy to grab something. I think that'll be fine. I think I'm going to snap this card. He'll be a 4th predator, so he's worth 8 points, and for only $12, that's a really good ratio. He does require a 4 enclosure to put him in, understood, but he does work towards blue, which no blue, and 3 blue, which probably wants to get 4 for the extra bonus, but we'll see. Yeah, he's got time before he can put it out there anyway, and it also works with this. So I think I've got to grab this. That would have been one of my normal cards. Not tremendous, but not terrible. I'm going to grab a building and upgrade. Um, got the build done. I don't know that I need sponsors upgraded. Discard any card. Conservation projects. You know what? I'm going to upgrade this if I'm looking for conservation projects. Let me do them from the board and whatnot for the card row. All right, so I'm just gonna discard my sponsor and break. Get an X token and a bunch of cash.
That makes the most sense. Okay, so I'll do the this is the one that makes food, right? The merchant. So I get $3.
So we all get $3?
No, only I get $3.
We get.
All right, let's get this big animal played so we can do a large animal project. And I can't play another, so we're good. All right, I missed a video here, but I took cards, and this is what I ended up with. I got these. I forget which one I discarded, but this is the play after I did animals. All right, let's do our project. All 3 of them I can play from my hand, but I think I want to do the this release
drops down my income a little bit. I've got 2 different ones I can do. That'll get me essentially 6 as well as a rep bump. So I think I'm going to do those. But I need to do this. This guy takes up 2. Yeah, okay, I'll release this guy, I think. No. Hang on to him and release this guy. Alright, income is near the top. I can tie him with grabbing the income. I don't see anything. I mean, I could snap this guy, I guess. Don't see anything else that's worthwhile. I'm just going to go for the income, and if I don't get this guy, which he's not spectacular anyway, then I can maybe find somebody else. I don't need the 3 cards. I can't really. I can hold them, can't I? I'm missing all sorts of qualifications for these guys, so I'm just going to take the $5. Let's take 3 random cards. It's like a card action, only better. There's none of those that I need, so... Okay. Alright, finally something I can play. I mean, I can play this. This will be good. I've got 1 water already, so this will be a couple points. And if I play him first, that'll be good too. Alright, and donate. Sure. I can always end it next round and get the money. So let's do this. Alright, I think I'm just going to play this card now. I can get this out first, but then, you know, I lose some income with this, and this is in this perfect spot. So let's just do this. And now I don't have anything to discard, but that's alright. I need a 2 by the water. Let's put that out. I'm going to go this way. And I think I can drop this here. Let's put this up here. And a 1. I'm going to head this way. Puts me closer to the Hollywood sign. It's by rocks. I don't want to set it up next to a kiosk where it might be dead to me if I can't play at one. So I think that's good. Alright, I'm going to grab this card. That way I'll have 2 cards to play with an animal. Alright, So nothing is really in range for me to put out animal-wise. So I'm just gonna go grab a card, I think, for the pouch. Alright, I'm gonna play my animals. Now they both have venom. I don't think it's gonna matter. They're both venom 1, so the order shouldn't matter as far as any of this. Alright, and then we play our platypus. And again, they've already got one, so this shouldn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to certainly drop this. I know I've got 4 right now, but I'm sure that's going to lower quickly. And I'm always working on this, so I would assume I would get at least 4 projects, so at least 3 green points at the end. I think I'm going to do the large animal as opposed to the release here. I don't have anything else of use that I can do at this time. I do want to work towards this blue. I think, who's got blue? No blue, no blue, a blue. All right, so there's 3 more out. There's 1, there's 2 in the kitty. I'm going to hang on to this to try to grab the second one. So I'm going to add 3. This one, do large animals. And I actually could get both of them right now, couldn't I? Hey! All right. I'm not going to bother with that. I think I'm going to get money. Let's see. Is there anything else? This is boost association's always nice. Certainly. I don't have any orange, so there's probably no threat of me getting 4 of them. There's another boost association. This one's a green that I could release. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I think that's not bad for that. Yeah, let's do that, I think. We'll just save this for later. All right, what do we have here? This is the ignore 3. I don't think I have to do that. So I think I'll just take the money. I'll get the 2 rep. I don't know here. Discard 1 card, any card for 4. That's not bad. I do like having my animals upgraded, however. Although I'm getting one of these now, I can get another one when it comes down. Interesting. And I could discard this card if I wanted to. Now what the hell? Well, what am I working with here? Conservation Zoo? Alright, let's just upgrade this. Alright, so I don't know what I was doing there. I had meant to grab something and not do this, so
I don't know what I did. That was terrible. Well, we got constriction, so this is technically a 4 because it goes from a 6 to a 4. So if I just do 1, I can use it. Put this out. Yeah, I'm gonna take the $4. Get another X right here. Go. All right, press now with this game. I need an enclosure for this guy here, so we'll put the 3 down. There we go. Gives me a spot for an aviary if I, for some reason, need one, or 4. That's about as big as I can make anything now. I got the whole outskirt to be able to fill up, but that's going to be 2s at most, so. I don't see anything that's going to be worth me snapping, so I'm just going to grab some cards. I can hold 5, so this will be fine. All right, another release. I don't really like this card, so I'm just getting rid of that. That needs rock and water. Hold on. Yeah, if I build an aviary here, I can have both, so all right. All right, so on the break, I get to snap a card. I'm at 2 blue right now, and I can grab a blue. At least I think I can. Yeah, there's 1 in the kitty I can grab still. Should have grabbed it already or something. But I didn't because I don't know what I was doing. I think I'm going to snap this and hope to get 4 or maybe 5 of these. I don't have a 1, I've got 1 built, but it's not by water, but I've got some spots I can put water, so, or a 1 by water. All right, I'm going to do this and do a release. I need this guy because he's cheaper. This one's 6 points. This is 3 points. I'm going to grab the blue from the board here. Guarantee that I get it. There's still 1 blue in the kitty, so I can get another one of those. So I'm at 3. I can do that, and then this guy, and that'll be 5. And 26, 30 something. I'm not going to donate right now. That's a lot. I'm just going to go grab some cash. I don't have anything to drop, but I don't want to use an X token to do my build, and now I'll discard a card. I'm going to pass on that. All right, I need to build spots for this guy. I need 3 by water. Yeah, rock. Need a 1 by water. For this guy. Alright, so I can hold 5 cards, and I've got a ton of money, so even if there's a break, I don't lose a card because I can not worry about it. And I won't need too much extra money, I hope. So I'm going to play this guy. And I can take a second one because the last one's in the kitty. So I need to do this now if I want to get another one. And this will get me up to 5 after I play this guy here. And I don't, what do I got here? Projects. Okay, that won't be no problem. I think I want to do this. The cards aren't really, I mean, maybe I can get to this, but I think I'd rather just be able to do animals at 3. And I think the donation's going to be fine. 10, 20, 29 is all I need to play all 3 of the animals, and I got 48 with a big income, so sure. All right, there was indeed a break. So I can't use either of the 5 animals. They're too big. I can't put them anywhere. This is already defunct. I'm over 25. I can't get anywhere close to that. I guess I could do this. I'd get 1, probably. So 6 points. Doesn't seem good. This one, I'm way behind everybody else. I need to be gain 2 for each of the players who have more appeal than me. So that's actually not terrible. Now at the end, I'm at 35. I'll probably have more than red player. I might have more than blue as well. So I've got a lot coming out. 6, 12, 16 coming out. Now they'll be putting stuff out too. Max 4. I mean, it'll probably be worth 5 points. I've got $41. Might just take this guy. I got a spot to put him. I got a yellow. The yellow's not really going to help me. That's large. I've already done this. Can't do that. So really, it's between these 2. 4 that I have to pay for, or 1. There might be another break, so 2. This is going to be worth... you know what? I should take this. I should take it, just so nobody else does. This I can probably drop this with to get rep or whatever. I don't know if I won't need a rep though, because I can't get past 9. So, you know what? I'm going to take that. I'll take the victory column. Don't have any of those. All right, so let's do our animals. We need to make sure we do the blue turtle. I need the 5th blue tag. My extra points for it. And then let's play this. That's got to go here. Is this one we need for the kite? We'll move that to 5 so we can do our association blue at 5 next round. All right, let's take care of our sponsor project. I don't need the money. I'm not going to fill everything, so I'm just going to take 3 X's. And donate is fine. So we're at 80. Got 2 animals to play. If this is still there, that'd be nice. That's 4. This is 6 plus 2 is 8 more. So that puts us to 92. That just gets us next. So, but getting close. All right, so the red player's at 97. He played an eagle, as well as an elephant, and then released said elephant. It was green. So he's basically done. We would love it if this were in range. It is not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this guy here, put him on an H. If I get something worthwhile, I may play it. Otherwise, I'm just going to play this guy from the board. These two things light up to 6. This is a 4, so I can discard a card to drop one of them down by 2. This is going to give me 1 point right now, 2 for each zoo that's got more than me at the end. Right now, that's going to be a guaranteed 1. I'm also behind the blue player. That one's more dicey because if I can't get this in range or can't play it, I'll end up playing this kite here, with which, I mean, he's worth 8 for me. And he's also got hunter, so I could pull a 1, or I guess it'd have to be a 1 aquatic or any 1. I guess no 1 blue, 1 that needs a water, but I've got a bunch of those anyway. So I think I've got to do that. I mean, otherwise I could snap this card and play it and get 5 green total, 4 plus 1 for the donate. So that's 12. Whereas this might get me 5. It's going to probably get me at least 3. I mean, it's going to get me 3. It might get me 5. And then I can get another 8 or more here. For 13, it seems better to just roll with this. Let's see. This is going to be 3. I'm a 4. So if I pull something that's a 5, I won't be able to play it. What is this here? I can't clever anything. I've got 4 X tokens. This will be moved up, so I only need 3. I am going to just use an extra X token in case I get something reasonable. That'll put my power to 5, 6, 7 with this. So if I get a 4 that's reasonable to put out, I can do that instead of this. Let's see what happens. I don't know. This is going to be a hot mess. I can do that afterwards, but let's see. I didn't say I can't do it afterwards. 1 played card, black 2. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's see what happens. This goes on the water. Oh, it's not letting me even frickin' do it. I need to do it dumped it first. Oh, now I'm sad. Well, this would have been worth 2 points for putting it down, and then it looks like 3 points for the end of the game, so I... Oh, that was... Why can't I do it right now? There's nothing that says that it has to be done first. I don't know, maybe it needs to be done so I can't draw a card and then use it. I don't know. That's upsetting though. Because that was 5 points. Alright, we'll just do this. Sure, whatever. Well, that was bad. So it's letting me discard 1 to do 4. What the hell? It... I, it says reduce a level of 1 played card. Why couldn't I reduce the level of that one? Or this one? Let's see what it lets me do here. Yeah, see, it just brings me back to this. This is dumb. This is dumb. Well, whatever. Alright, my options are to play this guy, which would be 9 points, 2 for itself, another 4 because of this, and another 3. However, the water out here is 4, plus a donate is 5, so that'll be 15, so 15 is better than 9. I should have had the 9 last turn, but not to be. So, looks like I need 3 X tokens. I have 3. None of this matters. We'll donate. I still don't think it wins because he's got 2 cards, but if I had 9, I'd be at 105, right? Well, I wouldn't be at 105 because the 3 would be Tux. I'd be at 102. And I think he's got plenty of stuff as well. Yeah, he's going to score some of these. So, like I said, I still think I lose, but it's certainly a lot closer if I had 9 more points. Well, I was wrong. With the 9 points, I win. So, boo. Stupid implementation of this game. At any rate, let's go see what his 2 cards were. Sponsor. Had the full, hit 10, so that's good. More continents, so 1, 2, 3, because that's worth 2, 4. He got full 4 on all of that. All right, well, I guess if I had counted that up, what he could get out of the blue, I would have known that he would have had it. Again, this is a card that should have been played, but it was not.